All right, my friends, welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what I'm going to be doing for. I might do this. I might extend this to my 24th, to the 24th. I get like a 3-day weekend then, so I might extend this till then. But I put the 4080 Super back in. I've been doing some testing. I've been looking at things a little bit more, trying to like really see things um, for what they are. And I've had some amazing discussions this last week with Darren Spratty and Tara just the other day, or actually today. So that's kind of what gave me the confidence to go ahead and throw the 4080 Super back in. So, guys, I want to talk about this because, as you know, we've been making a lot of videos. Between Spratty, Terraware, me, we've all been like talking about these upscalers a lot recently. And I know that you guys are probably you're either in two camps. You're either getting sick of it and you just want it to go back to native resolution, power, whatever, or you are interested in these upscalers and you want one that is really going to take advantage of whatever you're doing. So I personally want to bring another thing into the mix today. Monitors, refresh rates, the ghosting and stuff that you can actually minimize a little bit by having a good monitor as well. Some monitors are going to actually make it even worse. But if you get into your monitor, there's I know with my just my regular 1440p monitors, the IPS, there's like response time settings. You can get in there and play around with those. Test that out on your monitor. Now, like I said, I've only got the LGs, so I don't really, I can do what I can do on my end to test that for you on these monitors. But when it comes to when it comes to when it comes to like other monitors, like Samsung or like the QD OLEDs or any of that stuff, guys, I don't really have access to any of that, and I'm really not rich enough to go out there and buy one. I literally I technically overextended myself to go ahead and throw the 39-inch widescreen on there, but the deal was just so good I couldn't pass it up. So I did kind of do that, and I'm hoping to be able to make content for that, make content for the GPUs, make content for just everything. Man, I've neglected my little baby ROG Ally, man. Like, he's been so neglected lately because of all the other stuff that I've been trying to do. I was actually kind of considering maybe even buying like a PCIe, what is it, like the oh gosh dang it, it's like a thing that an enclosure so I could put one of my GPUs in it and just kind of hook it to that. But unfortunately, I would have to get the new ROG Ally for that to even be a possibility. So that's something that might actually still happen. I might actually buy the new ROG Ally. It might still happen. I don't know. I want to get my new camera first, but I might do the new ROG Ally. Just simply because of the fact that I could put one of these in an eGPU case and run it with that, with Thunderbolt, or Lightning Bolt or whatever the freak they call that, Thunderbolt, I believe. Um, so that's something that might still happen. But I want you guys to take that into consideration when you're out there testing out all of these upscalers. Is like, look, man, screens might actually play a pretty big role in it, because I'm testing on my ultra wide as well as my regular 4K TV. And I swear, I get less ghosting on the monitor than I do on the TV. But the monitor has, different levels of like refresh time and stuff. So I want people to like take into consideration that as well. And because the other day because on the 4080, when I was testing out Horizon Forbidden West, I was on the TV, and I was doing that, and I was seeing like the ghosting and stuff, and then I was like, what the freak, man, I'm not seeing that. But I was testing the other one on the monitor, and I was like, wait a minute, why? That's why like the picture difference was like one was small and one was big. I was like, what the freak is going on, man? Why, so yeah, definitely take that into consideration. I was just testing that tonight. I had the 4080 Super in, I had the Horizon Forbidden West. I uploaded a video for you guys with no commentary, just kind of letting you guys look and see, when I'm switching uh, back and forth between AMD's FSR3 and DLSS, just kind of letting those go together so that you guys could see that, like, these are pretty close, like, technology wise. FSR 3.1 is probably the best I've seen it yet. It is pretty good, obviously not perfect. But I mean, I don't think any of these upscalers are really perfect. I think that they do a good job of TAA, of AA, and I think they do an incredible job at boosting your overall FPS. That's what they are designed to do, while still giving you good enough image quality. Now I'll tell you guys, there's a game out right now that just came out, like First Descendant. That does not look that great with FSR. It does look much better with DLSS. So I was like, what the freak is going on with all of this stuff? And FSR 3.1 is obviously one of those ones that are kind of slow to work themselves out, but it finally has support that they can just put out another version, and it just, like, the update process is a lot easier for updating with that. But I would like to see faster adoption rates for FSR 3.1, because I do think this is very good. And I do think that, them upgrading these faster would give not only, like, AMD guys a benefit, but those older GPUs, those 10 series GPUs, them older AMD cards, like, all of these older GPUs that can utilize this technology and prolong the life of what they already have right now. But we're going to need a wider net of support for a lot of these games, and sometimes they just don't go back and update games um is often as I would like them to. That that kind of sucks, man. Like, that kind of sucks. I would like to see these developers out there supporting these games a lot better than what they do. I think a lot of them are more interested in trying to do remakes and stuff to sell us these games for more money. And while that's not a bad idea, I mean, I do agree with that. I would like to see some of these technologies. I would like to see a faster adoption rate of these technologies, because let's face it, man, upscaling is pretty good. So here's what I was thinking about doing before I get way too far off. I might leave the 4080 Super in until like the 24th of July. I was only planning on doing it this week, just leaving it in there for the week, but I might leave it in there a little bit longer, and like really do some testing on it and stuff like that. Not necessarily testing, but I'm just gonna play some games on it. I want to try to enjoy the Nvidia experience, because I am pretty set in stone that, like, my 7900 XT is definitely the GPU that I want to do the majority of my gaming on. It just is. I know that we've had this discussion multiple times lately with multiple people that have the same GPUs, and I don't understand how it is. I can see a difference than these guys, but both of them admitted to they're not really using a lot of HDR and stuff like that, and maybe that's it. Maybe I don't know. I don't understand how I'm seeing, like, a difference, and most people aren't. It To me, it's just crazy. And I know there's a lot of people on PC that just do not try to utilize HDR. But I do. I like HDR. But I like HDR for a lot more reasons than what the average HDR what are they called again, expert would say. I like the color. I like the color reproduction. I can see in the higher levels of detail when utilizing the HDR. Like, I can just see that. And for me, that is a game changer. Now, I'm going to be testing some RTX, HDR. I got to unhook two of my screens so that I can use that. I was thinking, oh man, I don't want to have to unplug them, but I can just unplug them from the back of the GPU and utilize that. Try that out. We'll get some video for that, see how that kind of works out. I will probably disable my DSC so that I can utilize DSR as well on here. That kind of sucks. That's going to lock me to like 144. But I've been playing a bunch of games, tonight, looking at the overall frame rate, and I don't think that's going to be a real big problem. So I think we'll be all right with that. But other than that, guys, yeah, man, like I'm going to keep the 4080 Super in for a couple of weeks. We're going to play around with that. We're going to test it. We're going to try to enjoy it, get some of my money's worth out of it. And have a good time with that. I did notice that, if you guys watch that Horizon video that I just put out, you could see like the little bright spots starting to come through on that as well. Obviously, there's something wrong with the overall HDR and implementation of upscalers on those Nixie's ports. So that kind of sucks. It's definitely worse on Ghost of Tsushima. I'm going to definitely be trying that, here in a minute. But I wanted to get this video recorded, let you guys know what's going on, let you guys know that I put the 4080 Super back in. So if there's anything you guys want to see, definitely hit me up in the comment section, and I'll try to get those videos made for you as fast as possible. I'm excited about this, guys. I'm excited. This freaking monitor is such a blast that I love playing on it. So yeah, I just want to make some content, and I want to get some stuff out there for you guys. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.